Good evening to everyone. We apologize for this short technical issue that we have on our side. Thanks for everyone who waits and for taking the time to join us today on our High School of Economics online Master of Data Science degree program admission webinar. This webinar offers you the opportunity to learn more about our educational process. And first of all, let me share my screen and introduce you to our team. Mm-hmm. Great, hope everyone see it. First of all, my name is Ekaterina Volchkova. I'm degree program manager, and today with me, my colleague from our study office, Alena Litvishkina. The recording of this webinar will be available in a few days. We will share the link with you via email. And you can also ask your questions in the chat during our presentation. After our presentation, we will have a short Q&A session where we will be glad to answer all your questions. First of all, let me tell you shortly about our program. Master of Data Science is the first English taught data science program in Russia, offered completely online. It means that our students don't have to come to Moscow. The whole process of our education organized in online mode. Our program was launched in February 2020. Right before the COVID strikes. And there are 2 admissions per each year, in spring and in autumn. Now we will talk about our spring admission. We are ready for our spring 2022 cohort. We already had 4 cohorts, and this will be 5th who will study on our program. And today we will tell you about our program, about structure, admission, entrance exam, and also main steps how to apply to our program. Shortly about our course structures. In this program, we plan to give you everything you need to start your data science career, even if you don't have professional education in programming or something like that. For this reason, we start with the basics. So in the first semester, you will have courses about math, programming, and algorithms. Of course, you will have data science related practical courses too, but actual machine learning courses will start a little bit later. But we always said our students to be patient about it. We will get to it soon. Another goal for you is that you can choose one of 3 tracks that we have on our program. They will start on the first part of the second semester. The tracks are, as you can see, data scientist, machine learning engineer, and researcher in data science. If you want to know more about our course structures, which courses you will have during our program, you can join our admission webinar on December 27th, where with me it will be also our academic supervisors who will tell more about this question. Let's move to the next step. It's tuition and our academic calendar. full tuition varies from $9,000 to $18,000, and also depends on scholarships. You can find more information about scholarships on our website by the end of December. Now I can only mention that our scholarships based on country of your residence. You don't have to pay the full tuition at once. It can be not only can, it will be split into 4 parts, so you can make your payment twice a year. On the right side, you can see our academic calendar with starting and ending days for each semester. I would like to note here that these periods also includes session weeks, vacations, and holidays. And now I will pass my invisible microphone to Alena Litvishkina, and she will tell you more about our educational process.
Thank you, Katerina. Hello, everyone. Now I will tell you about the organization of the study process. Each course consists of videos, readings, different types of assignments, and live sessions. Each course has its own team that will help you along your learning process. The team consists of the authors of the course, instructors, and teaching assistants. Teaching staff team will conduct Zoom meetings with their students, check their assignments, support, and basically answer all their questions regarding the course. Next slide, please. Thank you. There is a syllabus in the third module of each course, which consists of all important information about the course, such as the types of assignments, deadlines, grading formula, required and non-required items. And so basically, if during your study you will have any questions about the educational process, most likely the answer to this question is already in the syllabus. In general, the duration of each course is 6 weeks. Each course consists of required and non-required assignments. Each assignment has its own deadline. Also, students have staff-graded assignments, after which you will get detailed feedback from the teaching staff. Our students have a detailed academic calendar with the structure of all learning process, session periods, and vacation period as well. After completing 4 courses, students have a session period. If any course is failed, students have to repass the course during the retaking period. But students can't fail more than 2 courses, otherwise students will be dismissed according to the HSE policy. Next slide, please. Our students have several communicational channels like discussion forums, email, Slack, and Zoom. And let me briefly tell you about each of them. Next slide, please. In Coursera, you will have discussion forums that are best used to interact with classmates and course staff. You can also share resources and help one another with questions about the course materials and assignments in the discussion forums. So any question that arises during your educational course can be discussed in discussion forums on Coursera with the course instructors and with each other, basically. Next slide, please. Email is the official communicational channel on the program. By email, you can ask questions regarding the educational process and ask specific questions to teaching staff. Next slide, please. Zoom is best used for live sessions with course staff, study authors, and fellow students. You will have 3 Zoom meetings during each course. Before the meeting with the course team, there will be a special chat thread. It will be created on Coursera. There you can write all questions that you would like to discuss during the Zoom meeting. All Zoom meetings with the teaching staff are conducted 2 times a day, so you can always choose the most convenient time for you. Also, we record the webinars and post them on Coursera. Next slide. Slack is best used for student-to-student communication and the community building, the instant messages and group conversations. There are no teaching staff in Slack, but there are study office team, and it is strongly prohibited to share any of your assignments answer there. Otherwise, according to the HSE policy, you will be dismissed. Also, please note that the official program language is English, so all communication between students, teaching staff, and study office is also in English. Ekaterina, please.
Thank you.
I think that now we will go to the more official and maybe most important part about our application deadlines. So in the slide, you can see our timeline. Well, I think that most important to notice here that our application deadline is by 9th of January. And we think that the educational process will start in March if we don't decide to do the second wave for applications. How to apply? Now I'll tell you how to apply to our program. As you can see here, two different links for our domestic citizens and for international students. On our site, we already published the detailed instruction about filling our applications. Please note that in the system, you will see all master programs of High School of Economics for admission. So be careful and choose the one that you want to apply. Most likely, for domestic applicants and for international applicants, we have same process. There are several steps. First of all, you should register for getting your login and password. You should fill a short registration form, basically just your name and email. And after that, your application will be approved by a moderator within maybe 1 business day. After then, your application will be reviewed by us, and you will get the notification by your email, and you will be sent your login and password. Then you must enter our admission system using this login and password from your email and complete the full application form. An applicant is divided into several, well, subsections, I think. So it's general information about you, your citizenship and residence, your previous education, and so on. Then after you complete your application form, it must be submitted. I also mention it one more time that the deadline for applying to our spring cohort is January 9th. But I think that it's also important to mention that right after this, on the 1st of February, we will we will open our applications for our autumn cohort. So if for some reasons you want submitted your application for spring cohort, you can submit it to our autumn cohort and start your educational process in September. Here on the slide, you can see some important deadlines. First of all, while you submitted your applicants, it's important that by the January 9th, all our applicants must sign 2 documents. You can see it on the slide. It's consent for personal data processing and agreement between participants of electronic communication. We would like you firstly upload the scans of these documents in our system, and then right after them, then send them to us by post office. Send us printed copies of these 2 documents because without them we couldn't have any electronic communication with you. Then approximately in January, we will start providing details about our registration to the entrance exam. Our entrance exam is mathematics in English. We will offer you different days and several time slots to accommodate people in different time zones. You should choose one of them, one option, and register on it. The exams will be hosted from January 17th till January 19th. Then by the end of the January, we will admitted the results and publish them on our site. And then if you see yourself in this list, then we will start a process of enrollment. All applicants should accept our offer to study on our program. For international students, you should also go through the process of legalization of your previous education. Also, detailed instruction about this process available on our site, but if you still will have any questions about application process, please you can contact us via our email. It will be by the end of our presentation, and then after you accept our offer, we will prepare the contract. Well, I think that that was all important information. Now we will start our Q&A session. I already see that we have some questions in the chat. I was late. Can I get the recordings afterwards? Yes, of course. The recording you will get the link with our recording on your email, so it will be no problem. Do you offer credit transfer? I think it's question about educational credit. Alena, can you answer?
Yes, so basically it is possible. However, it depends on the university you graduated from. And for more detailed feedback, you just need to send us a request to mds@hse.ru. And after that, we will answer you and hope we can credit you for courses which you have already passed during your previous education.
Can I really start the course and graduate as a teacher? If it question about that you don't have any knowledge and any skills about the course, and after you pass them, can you perform it as a teacher to different students? Also pass my microphone to Alena.
Yeah, basically graduates will be prepared to start to continue working in fields like analytics, data science, machine learning, and even artificial intelligence. But also you can continue your studies as a PhD student after you complete the program. However, please note that the requirements for each position in different universities may vary, but basically it is possible to continue your career as a researcher in academia. If it is, if it was the question.
The next question, is there any fees for exam? I think I can answer this. We have a list of several Coursera courses, and I think, several Coursera courses that we can that can get you extra points on our entrance exam. So, for example, entrance exam graded 100 points. For example, you pass your entrance exam and collect 50 points, but you also have certificates that you passed specific courses on Coursera that go as a fee for our exam. So these extra points will be added to your final grade, and well, it will be higher than you collect for your entrance exam. The list of these courses available on our site. I think that I will gladly ask Alena to pass the link in the chat, so you can see this list later.
Yeah, I also want to add that you do not need to pay any amount for the entrance exam. Entrance exam is free for all our applicants. Thank you, Katerina.
Yes, it was important information. The next question, can we get full aid scholarship in clearing entrance exam? Talking about our scholarships, as I already said, our scholarship based on your country of residence, and the maximum percentage that you can get is 50%. So you, if you are Russian resident, you will pay only half of the tuition on our program. We don't count results of your entrance exam while giving you the scholarship. And we don't have scholarships that covered full amount of tuition. So you can get 50% scholarship or 20% scholarship if you are from the country, emerging market country. I think I've missed it. What does the price of program depend on? Well, I think it's connected to the previous question. The price of program depends on the scholarship that you can get. So you either pay the full amount or have a scholarship, as I already mentioned, 50 or 20%. Can I arrive to Russia for sightseeing? Yes, we can give you invitation letter for your visa center, and using this invitation letter, you can get your study visa to visit Russia. No problem. Question about credit transfer already answered. Question about internship in our labs. Well, I think that yes, we don't have any internship on our program, but if you are interested in one, we can provided you with the letter that you are students of our program, and we recommend you to participate in this internship. Well, I think that I can add some information about this. Despite the fact that our program is online, it have all possibilities that have any other students of High School of Economics. So there is no difference that it's online and not offline program. If a student have if there is available internship or grants or double education programs, if you want to participate in this, you can participate in general contest. And if you win this, of course, you can get grant, internship, or what you want. So you have official status of the student of High School of Economics, and all bonuses that have our students. I have meant, is it possible for me to graduate without actual background in IT? Yes, of course. It's the main point of our program that we educate students that have no background in IT, because we start from the basics, main basics courses, and I think that if you are really skilled in IT, it may be a little boring for you to study on our program, because you will have to start from the below, from the basic things, and if you have no background, it's actual program for you. So yes, we will try to lift you up to the to the level when you can start your career in data science field. The whole courses will be in Coursera, isn't it? Yes, you are right. All courses are available on Coursera, and you will you won't have any educational process not in Coursera. Only webinars with your teachers that will be on Zoom. So yes. Will the course be in English? Because I'm not Russian too. Yes, all our courses, all educational process and non-educational process too, all communications on program will be in English, because this program is international program, and we understand that not all our students knows Russian language. So yes, all courses will be in English, and I can say that something about 30–35% of all our students are international students from different countries. Next question. So after completing this course, the certificate will be getting is valid for everywhere. After completing our program, you will have standard High School of Economics diploma, where you will get the list of all courses you passed, your academic credits, and you also will have European certificate in which all this information will be in English. So yes, it's like any other diploma of the higher education master degree. Yes. So how can we exactly find your course in the Coursera? You can just type Master of Data Science, and you will see, well, I think I will ask Alena to pass the link in the chat, so you don't have to find it yourself. You can see, yes, you also can see we have open content of our program. So if you want, you can go through these open courses to see which courses will be on our program. Is it paying course? Well, if you are talking about is this free or non-free program, the program is fully paid by students. As I already said, you can have scholarship, depends on the country of your residence, and the lowest price that you can get is something about $9,000 for 2 years on our program. The answer about diploma, I think that I already answered this question, but I can repeat. Yes, we have European certificate through all our diplomas that that have the information about all your courses in English language. So, yes. Can student already running a conventional program concurrently run this online program? Well, I think that it depends on your free time because we all you need to apply to our program is finished first step of educational process, bachelor degree or something like that. Depends on the country of your origin. If you have bachelor degree, you can run different, I think, master degree programs if you have time for this. But I need to mention that despite the fact that the program is online and we try to make our courses convenient for working people, well, about 75% of all our students are full-time job workers. But this study process is rather intensify. You have to be prepared to spend something around 20-30 hours a week to pass our courses. If you have this time and if you know that you can keep the pace while running different master degrees, of course, you are welcome. We don't have any restricted rules about this. How many students are currently on the program? Well, I think that I can said you exact number. Wait a minute. Now we have 286 students on our program. It's 4 cohorts, and the first cohort that was enrolled on our program on February 2020 is already writing their well, they will defend their thesis on January, and we are very excited about this event. How many hours I should dedicate? Yes, something about 20-30 hours. It actually depends on your background. If you have good background in math or in programming, I think that it will cost you less hours to pass our program. If you don't have any specified background in maths, programming, machine learning, data science, or something like that, so that yes, I think that you have to be prepared to spend around 30 hours a week. Well, if anyone have some different any questions for us, you can ask them. If not, but if oh, thank you, thank you so much for your kind words. There is another program, machine learning and high load system, and you're in university, how to choose between these programs? I think that I can answer this question. As I already said, our program specified for students that don't have any background in data science or machine learning. And if you already have the background, it will be a little bit boring for you to study our courses because you have to start from the very beginning. But there is another story with machine learning and high load systems. That's the exactly type of master degree program that will be interesting for you if you already have had any background on data science, because there is more complex and more high level courses on this program, and you will really study new things to yourself. 20 hours per week, yes. If you want to study on our program, you have to be prepared to spend 20 hours per week by going through our lectures and doing our assignments. I think that we can finish our today meetings, but I also said that if you will have any other questions after this meeting, first of all, you can join our admission webinar on December 27th, when my colleagues, our academic supervisor, will provide you with more detailed information about our courses, about our study plan. And you also can contact us with email that you can see on the slide, and we will answer all your questions. Thank you for joining us today. We are watching for your applications and I hope that we will see you on our entrance exam. Have a nice weekend. Bye.